Hey y'all, June 27th, Tuesday, just a couple of minutes past noon. And this is going to be a hurry with me because anybody else, the day that you set aside, you're going to get XYZ, double X, double Z, double T, double B done. And then, no, you've got to stop and do this. And then you've got to stop and do this. You've got to take care of this. And then that just blows it out of the water. Hello there. This is Hurry With Me, Becky's makeup channel. And, yeah. So, you new subscribers, welcome aboard. One of these days I will get time to do a shout out like I used to on the old channel. But until then, I'll do best to, I think there was a Debbie. I don't remember her last name. I want to say something Sunflower Girl. I'm not even sure if that's right. But, hello there. So, I'm about to get started on makeup because I am going to be in a bit of a rush. I got to, what do you say? My daughter, Sarah, is dog sitting. Sarah also has a full-time job. So she's dog sitting in between, and the dogs need to be let out before she gets home from her full-time job. So who does she call? Yeah, so I've got to go let the dogs out, and got to do something else for another kid. And so yeah. So you're probably thinking, again, and I've said this on other videos, if you are a new subscriber here, you're probably thinking, what have I just gotten into? You'll just have to figure that one out if you stay tuned. Okay, so I already have a moisturizer on my face, and I am using the Milani here, my beige. I'm not fooling with concealer as I usually do every time I put makeup on, and I even started not to do makeup today, but for my old subscribers, the ones that have been here from the get-go, from the original channel to this new channel, I haven't done a video in the past day or so outside of the live I did, and I don't even remember what day that was, Saturday or Sunday? I don't know, maybe it was Friday, I can't remember. But with that being said, this is kind of like a do a little bit of makeup and catch up. So I'm just gonna start applying my makeup. Y'all, I've done Temu orders. I'm gonna say it, there were more cons so far as I'm concerned than there were pros. I've got my garden out there, and we trying to find a motion detector solar power owl. Temu advertised owls, solar, but not necessarily motion detector. Okay, the picture, and I don't remember reading the dimensions. It looks like a figurine, y'all. Like, that won't scare a pissant away. Yeah, okay, for you ladies that don't know what pissant is, look it up. Okay. It's seriously, it's about that tall, and it barely gives off any light, and it was like 14 bucks. I'm like, this is why I do not like doing mail orders. You know, I don't like it, but I did it. Go away, scam caller. Anybody else getting scam calls? I counted up my scam callers last week, and I had over 100. Yeah, I get at least, okay, no, that wasn't the last, probably the last 10 days. Yeah, about near 100. They'll start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they will go till about 8 in the evening. And I have tried that, y'all, what I told y'all I did before. I know I'm going all over the place, y'all, but little things keep popping in my head, so I'm going to spit it out before I forget. Yes, I did the thing where I would ask them, because when it would send you, I'd say on the phone, I'm like, okay, maybe this is a chance to witness to someone. And I ask, hello. And they'll go, hello. I said, and they'll spill their little spiel, and I'm like, are you a Christian? and they'll spill their spill again. I'm like, are you a Christian? You know whether you're going to heaven or hell? No, my God is Allah. And I'm like, and I try to, and then they just click. You think they would put my number in big red letters. Don't call this woman, she's crazy. But no, they continue to call. But anyways, and I know y'all saw how my day started off this morning with chasing 2 raccoons off my back porch. And wasn't even thinking that they could have attacked me in the process, but I knew they weren't full grown. They were still kind of adolescents, if that's what you call raccoons. They were more afraid than anything. I was making sure that I had that door to like, and I had my foot, and I had other things I could hit at them if I had to. Thank the Lord, I did not. And I was hoping the whole time, I'm holding on Allie, and I'm thankful to the Lord she didn't scratch the stew out of me, want to get down and jump on top of their heads. But it was all good. They scurried on off the porch, and then you also saw Honey make the mad dash. They were lucky Honey wasn't out here. They were very lucky Honey didn't get out the door before they got off the porch. But anyways, all is good. All is good. It's just my daughter's birthday was this weekend, or actually it was yesterday, but we kind of had family time. And it's just been a lot going on here lately. Okay. There was some, but the Temu, I got one more order coming in, and I can only hope. One of the main things that we made the second order for fits the description that it gave us. If not, I am going to be sadly disappointed, because I hate returning things via mail. I hate that. I hate returning anything. So, now I don't try clothes on when I go to the store. I absolutely hate that. So if I get home with something and I think it fits and it doesn't fit, I'll find somebody that can use it and I'll pass it to them. I don't like trying on clothes. About the only thing I'll try on is like sneakers, tennis shoes. But it is beautiful and hot. Summer is definitely here in Alabama. And man alive, I've been very thankful for the rain, because our garden needs it. Garden is coming in really, really nicely. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Back the other way. The powder. That's Neutrogena powder. Oh, now I will show you, because I've got it right here. I did order a pair of sunglasses. They're nice looking. Nice looking. And they came in a nice little pouch. And when you opened it up, they were all wrapped up with a little plastic thing. And they even put you a little lens cleaner in there. So that wasn't a bad purchase. I think these were like $4 or less, maybe $5 or less. Oh, the makeup brushes, I think these were 99 cents. So I paint from time to time, like with oils and that kind of paint. So I may end up using these for my painting, actual paintings. They're like, I don't know, something that I think you would probably give your little girl to play with, like she's putting makeup on. I don't know. I'll keep them, try them, and put them there and try them eventually. But I'm like, there's no comparison, y'all. From the not so expensive brushes. But look at this. Look at this. And I'm just barely going to push. Okay, that doesn't barely budge. And that you can just go right through it. So I don't have much hope. So, I mean, you get what you pay for, okay? You get what you pay for. So I'm going to go back over this with the powder. Oh, and another thing I wanted to tell y'all too. I'm telling you, I'm just, as it's coming to me. Okay, I wish I had shown y'all this before I started my face. Okay, my face does not tan. It doesn't. About the only thing that will tan is this little pug nose. And that's about it. And then, you know, I've got a brown nose and the rest of it's white. So, but this, you see the difference? And it's, yeah. Well, I think I'm darker on my arms than I am right in here. But this is why I always get a shade darker all through the year. It's because it's what I'm used to, and that's what I do. Okay. Powder, powder, powder. And yeah, that looks like really white because it is. It's almost like baby powder white. But that's all right. I don't care. See, I feel like I got a toad neck, you know, lizard neck. Yeah. It's white. Snake belly white. But I don't know what to do with it. But it really doesn't bother me. It's the way I am. So that was the powder. Let's put everything back in place, Becky, so it'll continue to stay nice and neat. Things go backward. When you pick it up, put it back where it belongs. Now, see, we told our kids that, but do we practice what we preach? No. Lipstick. And like I said, I probably wouldn't even be wasting my time putting makeup on right now, but this is just more of a just catch up with everybody. And I think this is NARS. Yeah, NARS Red. I'd really rather be in Heike's pool today. That's what I'd like to be doing, but and if y'all came in my house right now, y'all have been working since, I know, 8 o'clock this morning. Here it is 12. I did stop and eat lunch and chit-chatted with my daughter for just a few. But if you came in my house and looked around, you're like, you wouldn't be able to tell I've done diddly squat. But I have been doing stuff in the house since this morning. You know, Elvis isn't here right now. Hubby Ron. This is Nivea Shimmer. It's really nice stuff. And I'm trying to declutter and I'm trying to organize. And the only time I can declutter is when he's not here and he can't see what I'm throwing out. Until 6 months later, hey babe, have you seen this or that? No, I haven't seen that in ages. You don't know where it's at? No, I don't. I really don't. Because it's somewhere off in the dump and I don't know what dump they took it to. So, yeah. And after I put that blush on, okay, another scam caller. Now, if they can't catch you through the phones, they'll make up these stupid texts. So that's what that was. Y'all didn't see it, but I did. This is the highlighter. It's a highlighter. It's Wet n Wild. Okay, 12:30. I've got to be at the dogs by 1 o'clock. And then across town. When I say across town, after I get done with the dogs. But Allie was okay. She was fine. She was just PO'd because she couldn't get hold of the raccoons the way she wanted to. But it was for her good. And y'all, I'm going to tell you. So, I hope y'all can keep up with me. Because I know I'm going all over the place. If there was a way, if there was a way I could share this post that one of my kids showed me that came off of TikTok the other day. It was spot on, y'all. Spot on. It was this young guy. I think he said he was like 27, 28, 29 years old. Still in his 20s. And he was describing female brain. He said, you know, we love them. We can't live without them. He says, and we all know they function, they think, they're wired far different than we are. So he pulls up a bag of spaghetti. Spaghetti was one thing. And what was the other thing? Oh, spaghetti. He says, this is how a man is. He says, it's just one straight line. He said, you know, I'm thinking about going and mowing the grass. And he breaks this piece of spaghetti off. And he says, well, I don't know if that gas has things in there. And then he says, I'm looking at my wife, and that's distracting me. But he says he continues that thought process all the way out till he gets the yard. You should have seen it. And then he pulls up a big old tangled thing of fishing line. Big old ball of tangled up fishing line. He said, this is a woman's brain. And he went on to, it was funny. If I knew, maybe I can figure out the name of it and tell y'all where you can go to look it up. So yeah, so I am going all over the place, but eventually I may go, but I will come back to here. And I realize I'm doing makeup, so the next step for my makeup, and I'm not being too, I don't care. I just don't care today. I'm just putting stuff on. This is old LA Colors. Got it at the dollar store, probably when the dollar store was, you could get 2 for 1. So yeah. Oops, something just fell out. I don't know. It's probably a little cheap brush. Yep, it was. Let me get it. Drop it in the garbage. There you go. And I'm just gonna mix those 2 colors because this one I'm not really sure. You can't even see it. It doesn't really even matter. So I was talking about the garden. Give me a minute. It'll come to me. Let me be putting this on and it'll come to me. Maybe. Because I was talking about the garden and then I got sidetracked. Oh. So I was sitting on my back porch last night because I was waiting for it to get good and dark enough to see if I could see the little teeny bitty weeny owls out in my garden. And I could, of course, it looked like a little speck of light from my porch, and that tells you, anyway. So I'm sitting there alone right before I get in bed, like 10:30 late last night, with all the lights off, and Allie comes jumping up on the bench with me. And I'm just sitting there chilling with her for a few before I go to bed. And then here comes Miss Priss, baby. And understand, our back porch is anywhere from 10 to 12 feet off the ground. Y'all know where I'm going? And we have the spindles. That may not be pickets, spindles, pickets maybe in between the railings, you know? So baby, being a little dumb kitty, decides she's gonna climb up one of the pickets. And I'm like, Allie, you better get that baby and tell her to get away from that. And she was too far because she wouldn't let me reach for her, and I was afraid if I reached for her, she would jump, you know? And about that time, I'm like, baby, come on, baby, come in. Boom! Off the porch. I'm like, dear Lord, please let her be okay. Please let her be okay. And I just jumped and ran, and Allie beat me. I mean, she was like, boom, that's my baby. She just went off the porch. And got down there, and I'm like, Allie, find the baby, find the baby, find the baby, find the baby. And finally, I spotted her. There she was. Was not a thing wrong with that little kitty cat. I don't know if there's a truer worldly statement than cats have 9 lives. All I can say is, 1 down, 8 to go. She's fine. I mean, she didn't faze her. Did not faze her. She's back on the porch, came back up, was playing a little bit before I went to bed. Not a thing wrong with her. But they're, you know, I guess that's why they're like babies. Animal babies, human babies. They're all made out of rubber. They have to be for the first 5 years. You know, when you'll take a blow like babies do sometimes, I'm like, if that had happened to me, it would have knocked me out, and I would have been out for like 2 weeks. But I do believe babies in general are made out of rubber, because they just bounce back no matter what. But anyways, so Oh gosh, it's 12:30. I really gotta hurry because it takes me like, I've got, as long as I'm there before 1:30, it's 12:30 now. It takes me 20 minutes to get there. I'm good, but because I've got the other little trip I gotta do across town, I just so hoping I can be back here by 3 o'clock and continue on with my to-do plan. Because that's what I did. I sat out on the porch this morning and made me a list. So far, there were 6 things on that list. I've knocked out 2. Yeah. And then Ron asked me this morning, aren't you supposed to do that with Miles? I'm like, oh, yes, I forgot all about that. Wish you had not reminded me, and then I could have just told him I forgot. But anyways. Oh, this is the voluminous, yeah. It's this white stuff that you put on your eyelashes, and it makes your mascara look thicker when it's all said and done. Primer. Thank you very much. Primer. Okay. All right. What else? Oh, and here's another thing. Okay, these were supposed to be like fairy lights. Okay, here's your fairy lights. Yeah. And then you've got to add 3 batteries to it. That was another thing. And I saw this thing sitting right here. I'll show you all that. This was a cute little thing. You know, you're like supposed to sit it in a vase, and you're supposed to put your little battery in it. And you're supposed to sit it in a vase, and I guess you can rearrange the little twigs any way you want. In the picture, it's all cute and cozy looking. And I'm like, I got this. I'm like, what is this? Does this go to the part of the little flower thing? The other solar thing that I got? And then then it dawned on me, oh, I know what that is. Okay, it looks like a, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, I was trying to think, why does that look weird? Because I don't have the mascara on yet. And the same stuff. L'Oreal's good. Yeah. L'Oreal is good. So I'll do this, and then I'll be on my little merry way. There was something I was going to ask y'all. I don't know. I thought about it. Oh, I will ask you this. Okay. My feet, this is kind of yucky. My feet did not really start, up until I was about, I'm 57 now, so I'm going to say up until I was about 50, my feet felt like baby bottoms. They really did. They were that soft. And then one year, the ship sunk, and it's still at the bottom of the ocean concerning my feet. I lotion them down. The wintertime, it's not that bad. But summertime comes and I want to wear my flip-flops. It's like my feet look like I have been walking through the desert. Cracked, dried, and almost to the point, if I don't put socks and shoes and lotion my feet up really good and wear that for another 2 or 3 days, they will crack and will be uncomfortable to walk on. Now, some say I need to get that, what do you call it? That Husker thing and do the bottom of my feet. I can't do that. So, anybody else? And I'm sure I'm not the only one, so give me some feedback on that, please. All right, y'all. And this is, remember y'all, I've been with y'all for 2 seasons. This is the third season that we've been here, because I started in February, the old channel. That was winter. We went through spring, and now we're here in summer. So you kind of getting a gist of how I function with each season. Wintertime's kind of more chilled and relaxed. No pun intended. And then spring is kind of getting, and then once summer hits, I'm like, so, I'm not avoiding doing videos. It's just I'm busy. That's all. And it's all good here. Yeah. And I thank the Lord every day. It's another day. And do my best. Okay? So, well, I'm going to go. It's 26 minutes, and try to do my things I need to do. And we'll see you when the next thing is. And you new subscribers, if you held out this long on this video, or kudos, like it, share it, subscribe. See y'all.